Leadership doesn't begin when people follow you. It begins when confusion stops. I've spent years studying leadership under pressure. I am Ricardo Cole. Welcome to Leadership Apparently. In this video, we are going to clarify three things. First, what leadership is not, no matter how popular it looks. Second, what leadership actually is at its core. And third, how real leadership shows up in ordinary life, not just positions. No hype, just clarity. Leadership is not a title, not a rank, not a badge someone hands you. Positions give authority on paper. Leadership earns trust in reality. You've seen this before. Someone has the role, but no one listens. Someone else has no role, but everyone adjusts when they speak. That's not accidental. That's leadership revealing itself. The scripture explains this pattern quietly but clearly in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. It says, "A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold." A name, not a title. Reputation, not rank. From a systems perspective, leadership emerges where credibility accumulates. People don't follow instructions, they follow judgment they trust. And trust is built long before authority is granted. Leadership shows up when things are unclear, when emotions are loud, when outcomes are uncertain. Anyone can perform when conditions are calm. Leadership is revealed when pressure compresses decision making. Clarity is not speed. Clarity is alignment. Knowing what matters, what doesn't, and what must be done next. The Bible captures this in a leadership moment most people overlook in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. It says, "For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." Peace here doesn't mean silence, it means order. A leader reduces noise, they don't add to it. In practical life, families break down when no one defines priorities. Teams stall when goals are vague. Organizations drift when values are unclear. Leadership is the act of restoring order to thinking. And yes, sometimes that means saying less, not more. This is where most people quietly exit. Leadership begins when someone takes responsibility without being asked and continues without being applauded. That's uncomfortable. That's costly. That's why it's rare. The scripture doesn't romanticize this at all. In Luke chapter 12, verse 48, it says, "For unto whomever much is given, of him shall be much required." Notice what's missing? No promises of praise, no guarantee of ease. Leadership is accountability before applause. From a higher order thinking lens, this explains why leadership bottlenecks exist. Most people want influence without obligation. Leadership demands the opposite. And that imbalance always collapses eventually. Some people say they want to lead, but the moment responsibility touches them on the shoulder, they vanish quicker than Wi-Fi in a thunderstorm. So let's bring it together. Leadership is not a position, it's credibility. Leadership is not noise, it's clarity. Leadership is not recognition, it's responsibility. It doesn't start on a stage, it starts in decisions no one claps for. And if you're looking for leadership in your life, your home, your work, don't ask who is in charge. Ask Who brings order when things get unclear? That's where leadership lives. And that's leadership, apparently.